You better talk to Chuck Burton over there. He's talking about running for mayor and getting in politics and stuff. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Coach, you guys are playing great. There might be a couple of games down there. That's second place to watch. You got to play at Dover. At Dover. Saturday at 1, right? Thanks for not I know any day. Did he always get that?
Yeah, I got the film on him, but I haven't even looked at it yet.
My buddy Jeff, the umpire, Jeff Song. Well, he told my buddy he was going to be here for the ninth grade boys game. I said, that's peculiar. Ninth grade boys are playing in front of the girls. Ready, Toad? Come over here, bro. I'm going to stand. If I sit down, I will never get up. No, yeah, we're looking here at this camera.
Oh, okay. I tell all the kids, I don't, we look a certain type of ways and all that stuff starts to happen and kids are walking away from the program. You feel a certain type of way. But again,
Okay, welcome into Ohio Valley Sports Online from the Crimson Center on the campus of Steubenville High School. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online as the Lady Patriots come to town in an OVAC contest to take on the Steubenville Lady Big Reds, coached by Angie Forte, who's kind enough to be here with us. Coach, really glad to take this time. Me and Jimmy we've been watching you and your team develop throughout the year. Really like what you guys are doing. Got it, in the way the girls are playing, and glad we got this opportunity to just tell you how we feel, what we've been talking about.
hey, it's always a pleasure to come up and talk with you. Excited about how far the girls have come along. Took some hits early on in the season, and things weren't quite where we wanted them to be, but this group of young ladies have really gelled together, have really come together. They're working super hard. They're buying in to whatever I'm asking them to do, whatever the coaching staff is asking of them. They're buying in, and I think it's starting to show.
Your coaching staff, you mentioned them. You have a couple ladies that got some time with you.
Absolutely. So Melissa Bowers, she's been with us for the last 4 years, has done a great job of really getting in and building a relationship with the girls. And, she's a 1,000-point scorer. So the kids really respect her and really respect what she brings to the program.
Oh, that was a great hire by Mike McVeigh.
Absolutely.
Not so much for Greg, but Melissa brings him through 3 beautiful kids. You know what I mean? It was a great hire.
Athletes, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Then Rhiannon Petrisco, who actually played for me in her high school days, and she's a brute. She gets out there, she works those girls out. She's competitive, and they start to feed off of her competitive spirit, which is really cool to see. And then we have Juanita Slappy, who has joined our staff this year, and really, she watches film, and she's giving us little tidbits here and helping us get a good understanding of the different opponents that we're going to face. And then April Minifield, she rounds that staff off. She's our bulldog. She's going to get after them, and she is the mechanics behind the program. She does a lot for not just our program, but the athletic program all the way around. So really, really exciting staff, good group of ladies to work with, and I think our chemistry flows over to the girls, and so it's fun.
Jimmy.
Well, Ange, you played them before. It was a close game. I was here. They pulled away late. It wasn't indicative. The score, I think it was 52-41 I have here. I know you got to stop Bordas. What else are you concerned with Wheeling Park?
Ryan does a great job with that program. He has the girls ready. They understand what their roles are, and they do them well. So, we have to have 2 hands in Bordas' face. We have to, try to contain her as much as possible. She's going to score. We understand that. But what we have to do is the little things. We have to make sure we're boxing out. We have to make sure we're crashing the boards. We have to make sure that we're helping the helper, rotating, doing all the little things so some of the other kids won't get a hot hand. We understand she can find her teammates, so we just have to make sure we're in all the right places defensively, and once that shot goes up, we got to make sure we secure that rebound and push it down on the other end, take care of the ball, and score some points.
Well, I've really been impressed with both teams' defense this year. I think the key to your success especially, and theirs for the most part, I know Bordas can get her 30 or 40, one game 58 this year, but your defense, just outstanding. I love your 2-3, your tandem 2-3 with aggressive, quick hands as part of my pregame stuff, and I love that you went back to my old diamond and won a few times. That's been extremely successful for you, and need to be. You can get down and play good man-to-man defense. Both teams come up with loose balls. Both teams do a great job of boxing out, helping out. I'm more impressed with the defenses of both teams than the offense.
It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle. We understand that we're going to have to be fundamental offensively, and really take care of the ball because of their defensive pressure that they're able to put on. And I think that's what helps lead them to a lot of points on their end, is getting those tip balls, getting the turnovers, going after those 50-50 balls. So we just have to match that energy, and hopefully we can take it up a notch and have a little bit more energy than what they have. And as long as we can score one more bucket than they can, I'll be happy.
Sounds great, Coach. I mean, really appreciate you taking that time. We love how your team's develop, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to be here.
Okay, it's Coach Angelita Forte. Hello, little girl.
Hi there.
Okay, this is the High Valley Sports Online. Today's game, as all games, brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Berryman Chemicals, Electrico, it's electric, Capital Recovery Systems, the Windfall Company, the Old Patio and Pub on Lane, Wheeling, American Legion, Post 1, Gumbar Heating, Cooling, and Refrigeration, Wheaton Law Offices, Corey Winget, Baird Wealth Management, IBEW 246, Cedar One Group, Jimmy John's, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser's Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University of Steubenville, Ohio Motor Group, Convenient Food Mart, Valley Converting, Dr. Jagala at Ohio Valley Vision, First Christian Church of Steubenville, Dr. Nate Freeman, Pastor, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hood's Pharmacy, Dr. John Figgle, Naples Spaghetti House, Anthony Mining Company, Village Sleep Center, The Miracle Field, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, The Harp and Habit, National Coal Oil Company, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, Rakiski, McHugh, Wilhelm, Blair, and Risovich. And for tonight's Capital Recovery System pregame report, here's Jimmy DiCarlo.
Thank you, Ray. Wheeling Park comes in at 11-6, ranked number 3 in Class 4A in West Virginia, and number 5 in all teams West Virginia ranked in the state. Their schedule is second to none. They have no patsies on their schedule. Last year they lost 3 great seniors, and they also had a starter transfer out, and they lost Lala Woods, who may or may not be back at tournament time, according to Coach Young. I just think him and his staff have done a wonderful job with having all those adversities, with Lala's injury, one of the best players in the state, and just a great coaching job that they have done. Their players do a great job of boxing out. They do a great job of coming up with loose balls. They know their roles. And, of course, they're led by Alexis Bordas with 33 points a game. Their losses have come to some great teams: Westerville South, Fairland, Proctorville, one of the better teams in Division 5 in the state of Ohio, University twice, Parkersburg, and Morgantown. Some of their better wins against Indian Creek, Big Red here, Morgantown, a good Martins Ferry team, a good Union local team, and John Marshall. Again, you're going to see them in quarter court man and some full court pressure. The Big Red comes in at 12-6. They're ranked 25th in Division 3 out of 134 teams. They're third in the RPI in Division 3 Eastern District. They will be playing Zanesville here next Wednesday, and I truly expect them to come out a W there and move on against Dover the following Saturday. They're ranked 120th in the state of Ohio out of over 720 teams. They lost 3 great starters from last year's team and a bunch of kids this year that decided not to play. Angie Forte and her staff have just done a remarkable job. Their losses have come to a very good Ferry team, very good Belair team, undefeated Marietta, Wheeling Park, John Marshall, and University. And some of their key wins have come against Dover, Indian Creek, John Marshall, Steubenville Catholic Central, and Carrollton. They're led by their all-stater, we presume, Nyla McShann, with 20.1 a game, 9.2 rebounds, 2.6 assists. They also do a great job in their quarter court defense, 2-3 extended zone. You'll see them quarter court man. You also see them boxing or diamonding on the star player, and tonight we expect that again with Alexis Bordas. So it should be a dandy. 11-6 Wheeling Park versus 12-6 Steubenville Big Red. We'll say, Ray, that Park are down 2 key players tonight, Haley Downer and Lily Brinker. One of them has the flu, and let's make sure I get that. Lily Brinker is out with the flu, and Haley Downer out with a concussion, so we wish both of those girls who aren't even here tonight good luck, Ray.
All right, Jimmy, great job. And this is Olivia. For everybody in our audience today, this is Olivia Haley. She goes to Puglisi West. And she's going to play basketball for Big Red someday, too. And softball. All right, with that, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages.
vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care. The only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
Clyde and Kelly, two owners at Clyde Kell Incorporated, Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental, two of the top rental companies under one roof. Minivans and 12-passenger vans, two popular sizes of vans for your group rentals. Lacey and Ashley, two rental agents to help you with your rental needs. The two Steves, two great detailers to detail your own vehicle. 2 decades. For over 20 years, Hertz and Thrifty Car Rental have been serving the Ohio Valley. 2 is better than 1.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that, if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait-and-switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a
this one, right?
So contact
This is
Tri-State
big.
Mobile Audiology today for hearing care.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Yeah, right there. She's good. Right next to Olivia. See if she's good there, Tony. No, is she good? Is she in the picture? I'll stand behind him, just make sure you know. Are you ready?
All right, we're back here at the Crimson Center. We got all kind of celebrities with us, but one of our favorites, we miss her. I'm glad you stopped up to say hello. Lala Woods, how's it going?
It's good. Thanks for having me.
How's your leg?
It's good. It's coming along. It's slow, but it's good. I'm just trying to get back into some shape.
What are you doing? You know, what stage of your recovery are you in?
I'm now in the stage where I'm almost at 6 months. Thursday will actually be my 6th month, so looking forward to that. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to get back into running and kind of starting cutting and pivoting and stuff like that. So
You haven't done any of that to this point?
no, not to this point. So last week was a big week. I started all that kind of stuff.
Great, great.
I'm glad you miss it, man.
Yes, no, yeah, I do. It's hard to watch, but I'm doing my best I can by supporting and stuff.
That's all you can do. You know what I mean? It's a lot of good things happened to you in high school, got you to where hopefully you can be in a year from now. And how's that been? You still in contact with that coach?
Yes, yeah. I mean, they've been very helpful throughout this whole process, and I still keep in touch with them, things like that. But, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to next year with them.
I was just going to ask you about college. How did you come about to the college that you selected? How did that work? AAU ball?
Yeah, they found me in AAU, and I visited there, and I kind of just fell in love with the coaching staff and just the place in general. So I just didn't want to wait, and I just kind of hopped on and committed there. But, yeah.
Yeah, no reason to have any regrets other than the fact that you're hurt. I mean, you know, you're going to go away, and that's going to be a whole new experience in your lifetime, and you grow as a person, you know. If it's not good for you there, you know, then you go somewhere else. That's just the way life is.
No, yeah, for sure.
Okay, Jimmy?
Yep, we appreciate you coming up here. And
so happy to see you, love. I'm always glad that things are going well for you.
Listen, we hope that you're able to come back at tournament time. That'll give a little scare to some of those
Jimmy keeps saying that, and I keep saying no, Lala. I mean, like, is that being talked about?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm with you. Do or die. Good luck to you.
Sure. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Okay, that was Lala Woods, Wheeling Park High School. We're going to cut here for the national anthem, Tony, and we'll be right back.
My family wants you to know, when you purchase a vehicle from us, it's more than just acquiring a new vehicle. You're gaining a partner genuinely invested in your experience and long-term happiness. You're not just a number to us. You become part of our family with a lasting relationship that extends well beyond the showroom.
At this time, we ask that you please stand and gentlemen remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Calling all sports fans looking for the ultimate game day experience. Check out the O Patio and Pub on Lane, your go-to spot for pregame excitement. It's a 5-minute walk from the iconic OSU football stadium and the Schottenstein Center. Join us for the best pregame parties for football, basketball, and concerts. Enjoy the best wood-fired pizza and marinated baked, then deep-fried wings with all your favorite sauces. Our rich history in Ohio State's campus and culture spans 30 years, with a deep-rooted love for home reflected in our logo featuring the Star of Steubenville. So whether you're visiting family, catching up with friends, or heading to an event around OSU, stop by the O Patio and Pub on Lane. Embrace the spirit of the Valley and the thrill of the game with us. We are proud supporters of all Ohio Valley sports teams, so visit us at 123 Lane Avenue, Columbus.
Discover United Dairy in Wheeling, West Virginia, where freshness meets quality. Our milk, cheese, and yogurt are packed with essential nutrients, supporting strong bones and a healthy lifestyle. Experience the creamy goodness and local flavors that elevate your meals. Choose United Dairy, where every sip and bite nourishes your body and community. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
Low credit. This looks impossible.
Credit scores can be loan obstacles too.
How do I get to good credit?
Get credit advice for life from WestBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
All right, we're back here from the Crimson Center OVAC basketball semifinals as the Lady Patriots come to town to take on the Lady Big Reds of Angelita Forte, who has found her feet, got the team underneath her. In our audience tonight, my number one, Carlos Suckoch, leading his team to a 5-3 record at this point in the Salem Basketball League. We're going to invite all our audience to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube. It's free. Join our over 8,000 followers and you'll be notified each and every time we go live. That's OhioValleySportsOnline.com, the Sports Authority. It's easy to join. Just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And join. That goes to all our audience tonight, as well as Carlo and his beautiful sister, Gigi. Got the commissioner, Eric Timmons, opening tip as the starting lineups for Big Red: Scurry, Suckoch, Fleming, Bailey Bell,
McShann. Don't forget McShann.
Oh, you can't forget her. She's the juju. Wheeling Park comes with Miller, Hupp, Schroeder. The 21, she's not in the book, Jimmy. Doherty, 21.
Football coach's daughter.
What's her first name?
Danny Doherty.
Oh, you got her down in the book as 20. I'm sorry, it's 21. I was adding her.
Okay. McShann, banker, rattles around and in. McShann for two. Almost a turnover, is a double dribble. Turnover by Miller. And Big Red will trigger in, up 2-0. Yeah, I told you, Ray, they're down Brinker and Downer. And Doherty in for them. I like the play of Hunt, who does good defense. Hupp and Miller will give them 3-point possibilities. And, of course, the superstar Gatorade Player of the Year, Bordas. Off Fleming, turnover Big Red, going back to Park, down 2-0.
Big challenge tonight for Carrington. Miller in the middle, playing on the backside of Phoenix Fleming. Phoenix, a good freshman.
Hupp to Miller. Nothing there. Looking inside. Over to Bordas. Can't leave her alone. Bordas getting hounded. Stolen by McShann. Got a breakaway. Lays it up. Lays it in. 4-0 the Red.
McShann not letting that skip pass go.
Doherty. Over to Hupp. Back to Doherty. The Bordas. They're in that diamond and one.
There you go, Jimmy.
My favorite D. Hunt. Long jumper Miller. Kicked around, and there's going to be a jump ball, I think. No. Bordas comes up with it, fighting
nice
for
job.
it.
Nice job getting the loose ball.
Yep. Bordas behind her back. Hounded by Scurry. Double teamed by Bell. Doherty looking into Hunt. Foul line, trying to get inside. Beautiful pass, Miller, up and in.
Miller delivers.
Bell was helping out on Bordas, and that backside was open. Suckage double team, not a good play. Stolen by Bordas. They got a breakaway, but thrown away by Miller to Hupp. So they're going to put a little full court pressure on here, Ray. Little zone press before they get into their quarter court man. They will pick up at times, full court. Big Red needs to be patient here. Bell beats it. Double team there at half court. Over to Scurry. McShann. He's got the baseline. Spin move up, around, no good. Rebound Park. Hunt.
Good defense, Carrington. Miller inside.
Suckage
oh,
with a
nice.
steal. Nice
Lucy
by Lucy.
Joe.
Up and in.
Go ahead, Lucy. Thrifty Hertz car rental turnover in a bucket. Take us right to this Mario's Italian restaurant timeout. Big Red, 6, Park 2. We'll be right back.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that, if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing.
We're back here to Crimson Center. This first quarter brought to you by Wheeling American Legion, Post 1.
Doherty, top of the key. Over to Hunt. Gives it to Bordas. Always going to be double team. Nothing there. Hupp, long jumper. Bingo. It's electric. 6-5. Hounding Lucy Joe Suckage in the back court. And it's kicked away and stolen away. Turnover. Park.
Got to get a better pass and a bigger reception to that ball against that pressure. Bailey Bell got to come get it.
Bordas, long jumper, no good. There's Fleming for the rebound, who's done an outstanding job this year, averaging close to 10 points and close to 8 or 9 rebounds a game. Just didn't have been impressed with the two freshmen for Big Red. Inside McShann, little foul line jumper around the rim and out, but there's Scurry for the loose ball. McShann, 3-point line. Over to Bell. She can hit the three.
It's electric.
And she does.
Bailey Bell delivers.
9-5. Bell and Suckage and Bain off the bench. 3-point possibilities for the Red. Hunt, foul line. Over to Hupp, who can hit the threes. To Bordas, we know she can hit from anywhere.
Anywhere.
Driving, and she does a good job driving in. Misses. Rebound Doherty. Miller had a three, passed it up, took a little short 5-footer, no good. Rebound Suckage on the move. Red up by 4. Halfway through quarter number 1. Fleming to Suckage to Scurry. Step back three. A bank didn't get the roll, kicked out of bounds. Going to stay with Big Red, Ray.
Yeah, Phoenix Fleming did a good job, but Miller had her boxed out. She was reaching over, could have got a foul. Ball goes off Hupp. Bailey Bell to trigger.
Scurry with a long three.
It's electric.
Whoa. 12-5. Both teams need scoring from people other than Bordas and McShann, and so far Big Red has gotten it. Up to Doherty, 12-5. Big Red on a roll. Suckotch with a steal and a breakaway. Let's see if she can put it in. Left hand up and in.
Oh, how you like that? 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 buckets.
Hupp to Doherty. In the corner. Back to Hupp. To Bordas, now guarded by Bell one-on-one. Double teaming, and Scurry
offensive.
Going to draw an offensive foul. Boy, I'm impressed with her play all the way around. She doesn't score much, but boy, she gives you so many intangibles. As Ryan Young's going to bring in Elena Dalton, number 44. And out goes Doherty. Back to Suckotch. Park in that zone pressure over to Bell. You don't want to go running away from the ball. Scurry to McShann, who beat the girl baseline, laid it up and in. Big Red in a blowout here early, 16-5. Bordas going inside, gets fouled to the hole. Let's see if they give her 2. They will give her 2 shots, Ray. She can score so many different ways, and an excellent defensive player, Ray.
Because they're playing her so tight, Jimmy, that's what she got to do right there.
Right.
She got to take the ball to the rim, going to draw a foul for the most part because she's double-teamed, and make free throws.
Beautiful touch, good for Bordas, 16-6. A very, very good quarter for Steubenville offensively. Bordas again, up, good again. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Now they're man in full court here. Bell getting hounded by Dalton. Doing a good job one-on-one against Dalton, who moves her feet well.
Bailey Bell, she does it all for Big Red, man. The junior, she
Yeah.
does everything well.
Gabby Bain going to report. McShann trying to go one against team and loses it.
Good hands.
Hunt does a good job.
Kaylee Hunt.
She's kind of like the Scurry for Park. Doesn't score a lot, but does a lot of other things like
nice
that.
pass inside.
But Hupp couldn't handle it. Gabby Bain coming in. Let's see who exits here.
Scurry,
okay. Big Red will play 6. Park a little limited tonight with 2 players down. 16-7, 2 minutes to go, quarter number 2. As Park still hounding man-to-man. McShann with good ball handling skills brings it up. Cross court, throws it away though, and a turnover. Back to Park, looking for Bain in the corner on a 3-ball.
Yeah, that wasn't very sound basketball right there. Nyla was out of control from the beginning. And that's a good thing for Park to get her moving like that. So Coach Forte got to get her settled down when it all comes down to.
Now we got McShann on Bordas. They're putting different people, so they're still in a 1-3 or diamond defense. McShann guarding Bordas one-on-one. Hupp taking it to the hole. There's Fleming to cut her off. Dalton kicked away, and she recovers. Back to Bordas to reset. No reset. Long jumper, no good.
My goodness, the range the girl has.
Bell with a rebound. 3-on-3. There's McShann. She's going to spin to the hole probably. No, back to Bell. Nice shot fake. Little jumper. Long. No good. There's Hupp. One nice thing about both teams, Ray, not too many second shots. They do a great job of boxing out.
They get back on defense, too. Both teams effective in their transition defense tonight.
Portis into Hunt. Cross there to Dalton. Long 3-ball. Short. Rebound Suckotch. Yeah, Coach Suckotch, I agree. Or Coach Forte, excuse me, I agree. You just slow it down. Be patient here. Bell says, no, we're going to shoot it. Long, rebound Park.
That's okay. When Bailey Bell gets her feet set, she got to shoot the ball.
Bordis looking to drive, not there. Corner jumper, Hupp, 3-ball, long. That's what they got to do, get some help for Bordis, and they haven't got it so far.
That's a true statement, Jimmy.
McShann, double-teamed, gives it up to Bell, over to Vane. She's got a wide-open 3, but short. Gets her own rebound, kicked away. Vane recovers, and Bell gets fouled. Good hustle by Bordis, but a foul. That's her second, Ray. It could be important here in the first quarter.
That's her second, absolutely, Jimmy. Okay, who they coming in with here? I think this girl's a freshman as well.
This Scurry's sister? No, Bickerstaff.
This is Bickerstaff. Coach Forte spoke highly of her earlier in the season.
Got Scurry back in for Suckoch. Also McShann with a breather. 32 seconds to go. And Scurry's holding it up there. She's trying to hold for one as Coach Forte. Let's see if that can happen. Not very good pressure by Park. Down to 20 seconds. Scurry.
No, you threw it away.
Yeah, you could have just held it outside there.
Yeah. Bad offensive empty set for Big Red. With Park plenty of time now.
Scurry back on Bordis. The other 4 girls in a 1-3 diamond look. Over to Hupp. Down to 10 seconds. They got to get moving here. Hupp guarded by Vane. Back to Bordis. Bordis drives. A little foul line jumper. No good. Rebound Hunt, but throws to Miller, but too late. End of 1. Good quarter for the Steubenville Big Red. 16. Wheeling Park 7. We'll be right back.
Halftime is sponsored by Berryman Chemicals in memory of Eleanor and Douglas Red Naylor, supporting area youth since 1960 through academic and sports scholarships, mentorship, and community spirit. Good luck to all area teams from Berryman Chemicals.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back here, second quarter, brought to you by our good buddies, Figueretti's.
Excellent meal. Tony
Wow,
can
Big
attest
Tony.
to that, baby.
I ate so much, I had to lay down for 2 days. It was good, though. Want to thank him, absolutely. I hope he invites us back. Right, Tony?
Bordis to trigger in to Miller. Let's see if they set more screens for Bordis this quarter. Over to Hunt. Top side Miller. There's a screen for Bordis like we talked about. Jumper short. Rebound Dalton. Fighting inside and going to have a jump ball. Going to go back to the red.
Yeah, good hands. You can't hold the ball on the rebound like that, Jimmy. Park going to come back with pressure, trying to get this game moving in their favor. 16-7 here, just underway in the second quarter from the Crimson Center.
Park full court man. Into Scurry, guarded by Bordis. Scurry running the point here. A little pick from McShann. Scurry over to McShann. Nice hedge and help by Dalton and recover. McShann guarded by Miller with a nice switch. Hupp back to McShann. Hupp kicks it out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense from behind by Hupp.
Fleming in, Vane out.
AG Forte giving all her starters a little blow here in the first and early second quarters.
Lucy Joe on top. There's a little out of bounds play back to the inbouncer. Not there. Scurry's going to take a 3. Uncontested. No good. Fleming corrals
nice
the
strong
rebound. And gets fouled going up by Hunt, I believe.
Jimmy, did you see that rebound? She held the defender off with one hand and went after the ball with the other. What an absolute wonderful play.
I'd love her play around the board, Ray.
She's come along. I've got a chance to see her in her whole development right with Lucy Joe.
Doesn't get the kindly roll. Hit the front of the rim, but a little bit flat and off.
Yeah, got to get down. Butt down, ball up.
Up and can't get it again. Good box out.
Good
by
box
Hunt.
out both sides.
Here comes Bordas.
There's Dominic.
She's going herself up and in all the way to the rack. Over to Bell. 16-9.
Who got that bucket, Jimmy?
Bordas. Here's Suckoch. Guarded by Hupp. Man-to-man quarter court for Park. Good help away. Scurry, Bordas on her, sagging, saying, we'll give you that shot if you want it. Don't want to pick up my third foul. Helping out on McShan. Bailey Bell, top of the key. Over to Suckoch. Couple dribbles, back to Bell. Over to Scurry. Big Rick can afford to be patient, up by
Absolutely.
7. Trying to get that ball into McShan. She wants it, but they can't lob it in there. Suckoch into Fleming, one-on-one with Hunt, muscling her way. Good help defense.
Oh,
she
my!
Still puts it in on the spin move. Here comes Bordas. Nice step over to Dalton. Muffs the ball, and that caused a long jumper to Bell. Bailey Bell over to Suckoch. Inside to McShan, off of her. Mrs. kind of missed that one. It was a good entry pass. She missed it and went back over to Park on the turnover. 18-9, look for Bordas to drive. She does, stop and pop, no good. Rebound Fleming. Bell in the backcourt.
Nice floor game by Bailey Bell. Trying to get the ball where Coach Forte wants it.
Scurry, she got a wide open three. If she wants it, she takes it.
They're leaving her alone. They're letting her shoot. They're inviting her to shoot.
She's hit one already tonight. Here comes Hupp. Back to Dalton. She's got an open three and no good. But there's Bordas for the offensive board. Guarded by McShan. Looking cross court, throws it away. Does Bordas, who seems a bit frustrated tonight.
Just a little bit out of whack right there. Got a substitution coming in.
Yeah, she played well in the JV game. Kaylin Nider, I hope we're saying that name right, sophomore. So with that, Wheeling Park's going to call timeout, maybe change up on some defensive stuff. 18-9, Big Red, early second quarter. We'll be right back.
There's a good chance if you're from the Ohio Valley, you'll remember Brad Pavlik from his days as a Crusader at Catholic Central High School. And his name will bring back some great memories. These days, Brad's a big supporter of all area local high school teams. Well, here's a reminder that Brad now manages Barrel Toyota and Barrel Ford. And he'll be glad to see you, whether you're looking for a car or just dropping by to say hello. A hometown favorite at two great hometown stores. Get a hometown deal from Brad Pavlik at Barrel Toyota in Cranberry Township and Barrel Ford in Zelienople.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Yeah, we're back here, Ray. A couple scores of interest, games starting ahead of ours. Let's see if I can round them back up. Oak Glen leading Edison. These are semifinal scores in the fourth quarter. 34-26, Fort Fry 52, Union Local 34, and Creek all over Harrison 40-12 in the fourth. Here comes Suckoch, kicked away by Hupp but out of bounds.
Okay, Big Red half-court offense. Bell to trigger. Big Red with their 5 starters in there.
Scurry to McShan, guarded by Hunt. They're kind of just leaving Scurry alone. McShan, long jumper, no good, but there's Fleming. Kicked around, picked up by Miller.
Very nice by Fleming. Quick to the ball, Miller.
Bordas guarded now by Suckoch. Double team with Bell, throws it away. There's McShan with that cross-court pick. Going coast to coast, right-handed layup, up and in.
Nyla McShane getting up in the passing lane. She's not letting them skip that pass.
Miller over to Hunt. Top of the key. That's Nider. Bordas with an NBA 3 air ball. Nice save that time by
Good
Hunt.
hustle.
Back to Bordas. A 3 blocked by Scurry. Kicked away. Bell comes up with it. 20-9. Big Red keeping this margin, this lead. McShan, three-point land, guarded by Bordas. Trying to give it up here to Scurry. Guarded by Nider. I watched her, Ray, in the JV game. She has some skills. Kicked away by Hunt on Fleming. Going to stay with Big Red.
Well, Coach Young at Park, he got a nice program going down here. Met him some time back when Lucy was getting involved. Got her on the travel team down there, one of Coach Young's teams.
McShan faking it to Bell, taking it herself, back to Bell. Long 3 ball, short, kicked out by Big Red, going back to Park.
All right, scoring has slowed a little bit here, Jimmy. 20-9, Big Red. Lot of long shots tonight, Jimmy, by both teams.
Big Red is really frustrated with this diamond in one Wheeling Park. They need to get help. Bordas has had somebody on her. This time she gets free and still in and out. She can't buy one. Fleming with the board. Over to Suckoch. Going to call the double dribble there. Turnover, Big Red, back to Park. Sometimes that happens, Ray. You tag somebody, they force some long ones up, they miss it, they get frustrated, and it really affects your game. But I wouldn't count Bordas out at any time. She can get
a lot of basketball left.
She can get hot in a hurry. There's one into Hunt.
Good look.
Beautiful by Miller to Hunt. Scurry, guarded by Bordas, who can pick your pocket in a heartbeat. But she's being cautious with 2 fouls.
Gatorade Player of the Year.
Twice in a row. Probably going to be number 3 this year. Over 2,000 points, Ray, in her career. Outstanding. Duquesne recruit. Suckoch to Scurry, looking inside to McShan. Got a mismatch there with Hupp. They can get it into her. There they do. Triple team, though. Boy, what help that was, huh? McShan does save it out to Bell. Stolen by Bordas and a foul by Bell, which is probably good because it might have led to a breakaway there. Good foul by Big Red. So McShan leads all scorers with 8. Bordas has 4.
Quiet crowd here tonight at the Crimson Center.
Miller kicked away, recovered by Miller, stolen by quick hand Scurry. Over to McShan. Tons of turnovers by Park tonight. Suckoch to Bell. Inside to Flemings on Hunt. Nice help inside. She lays it in, though, with a roll.
Soft.
22-11, Big Red. They've doubled Park here. Bordas says, I'm going to go into the lane and try to drive like you said, Ray.
That's what I'm saying.
And she got fouled by Suckoch, going to shoot 2.
I think that's got to be Bordas' game plan. I said that earlier. I believe that. You know, they are all over her, forcing her way out. Just take that ball to the rack. She got the skill to do it. Just do this. Bang.
You know, when she shoots, baby, from the free throw line, I never see it hit the rim. It's nothing but net. As Doherty in and Miller out. Bordas again. Down by 10. Nothing but net again. 22-13. Doherty on Suckoch. Going for the steal. Didn't get it. There's Lucy Joe with the race Suckoch dribbling skills.
That's right.
Over to Bell. Back to Lucy.
I want to see her let one go here. She got to let it go. Shoot a 3.
Lucy taking it in. Giving it over to Bell. Good help and recovery.
Good defense by Park.
Yep.
Very good.
McShan.
Park girls are cutting off them gaps immediately.
Shan with a long 3 ball, no good. Rebound Hunt. gets fouled by Fleming, I
Foolish.
think.
No, fouled by McShann. Foolish.
They were both there. They give it to McShann, did they? Yep. And that's her second, right?
Second foul.
So she needs to be careful, as does Bordas with 1 minute to go.
That was foolish. She was frustrated. She knew she took the ball too long of a shot for her. She rushed in and got the foul.
So again, Big Red in that diamond with Lucy Joe on Bordas. And Doherty over to Hupp. Back to Doherty. Over to Hupp, splitting that guard. Over to Bordas off a screen. Another screen. Loses the ball, picks it up. Suckwatch hounding her. There's Bell with a help. Top of the key, Doherty. In the corner to Hupp. Driving. Niemer. Nieder. Over to Bordas. Great defense by the Red and stolen by McShann.
Yeah, McShann's in the passing lane. Them long passes, they ain't going to get there. McShann's all over him. Gabby Vane.
With her own rebound. She was long on the three. There's a spin move. Fleming up. Fleming in.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Phoenix Fleming.
24-13 as Bordas is trying to go coast to coast. 1 against 5. She's taking it herself, and she got fouled. Got bailed out there.
What you got to do. I mean, that's what's going to happen. Foul on Phoenix Fleming.
.8 to go, trying to cut into this 11-point Big Red lead, and she does. They've got 14 points, Ray. She's got 7 of them. They need more help from their teammates, her teammates. Bordas again. Good again.
It's automatic.
Into Suckwatch. See if she can get shot off. 1 second. Half-court jumper. Hits the bank board. No good. Outstanding first half, especially defensively for the Steubenville Big Red. Red 24, Wheeling Park 15. We'll be back for the halftime report and a guest here coming up in Superintendent of Ohio Schools, Miss Miller, right after these breaks.
At Jimmy John's in Steubenville, Ohio, we craft sandwiches that are freaky fresh and freaky fast. Made with high-quality ingredients, each sub is a flavor explosion. Whether you crave turkey, roast beef, or veggie, we've got you covered. Stop by today and taste the difference. Your taste buds will thank you. Welcome to the Harp and Habit, Steubenville's hidden gem. Here, Irish charm dances with local warmth. Picture shepherd's pie, fish and chips, and soda bread, all crafted with care. Whether it's family, friends, or romance, every meal becomes a celebration. Join us. Where good food meets great memories, you belong here.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Okay, welcome back to the Crimson Center. This is Ohio Valley Sports Online. Dr. Kim Miller, Ohio County Schools Superintendent. Thanks for coming back. We appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking to be on your show.
Absolutely. We're glad to have you here. Tell us what's going on in Ohio County Schools that the Valley and the outside world should know.
There's so many exciting things happening in Ohio County Schools. We just completed the Gateway to the West. We had hundreds and hundreds of kids from all over the country and Canada. We had 2 provinces in Canada come as well. We had kids that flew in from California, Virginia. It was just a wonderful robotics tournament. It was a VEX robotics tournament.
Oh, I saw that on TV. Was that at the Highlands?
It was. It was
Yeah.
2 days for our middle schools and then 2 days for the high school.
Is that a first-year thing?
No, this is our second year of working with it. We are the only robotic competitor or competing signature event that leads to the state or the world's event in Texas.
Wow.
Very exciting.
That's special.
Very, very
That
exciting.
is special. Jimmy.
Oh, you told us last year, I don't know if you remember, you get so nervous when your daughter's playing. You got to feel more comfortable this year with her playing time being so expanded. I've liked what I've seen of her this year in the games that I've watched.
Well, thank you. No, I still get very, very nervous. Like sometimes I just want to put my head down and just wait until it's over. Super proud of her, though, because she stays at it. This whole team, they're committed to working together with only one playing this evening. There's only one starter from last year on that team, and she's dynamite, Alexis Bordas. So a lot of those kids, this is their first year out there.
But, you know, my thing about having a daughter that played, what athletics does for a young girl, is immeasurable. I mean, the self-confidence, you know, and the competitiveness, because it's a competitive world, and athletically you always look to succeed. So, you know, you're getting that mindset through athletics. That's how I feel about girls' athletics.
Well, in my position, I always look at that student piece first, and then you always call them like that student athlete and their confidence and their leadership and that teamwork working together. I think it's really important, and you see a lot of great students that are athletes. So having strong programs like this is very, very important, and having strong middle school feeder teams is very important to our system.
Absolutely. How many junior highs are there in Ohio County?
We have 4 middle school programs that feed into Wheeling Park High School. It's one massive high school with 1,500 kids. We offer 18, 19 AP classes as well as 19 CTE programs, swimming pool, you name it, we have it.
Absolutely. It's a great place. We've been there several times. I've been going there since the 80s, and how much it's grown. Jimmy?
It's something.
I had some of my former players tell me that just the coaching and playing in our program has really helped them, as you said, in their leadership roles in life as they move on. Just quickly, not to pinpoint your daughter again, but does she play other sports?
She actually cheered this year for Coach Shauna Shepard. She cheered at football season because she just loved the sport and she stays busy. She also played for the Bruins, the Western Pennsylvania AAU team. I'm not sure what her plans are this year, but I'm sure she'll stay active, and I'm sure she'll have a basketball in her hand.
Sure. I'm real impressed with Coach Young and what he's done. You've advocated that. You lost 3 great seniors last year. You had a girl transfer out. There was a starter. You got Lala Woods hurt, and he's playing with so much inexperience, and he plays a schedule second to none, and he's right there. So
he's a great coach.
Yeah.
A lot of it's really challenging, I think, working with competitive females at high school age. So you're balancing what goes on in the school and you're balancing what goes on the court, and it's a very challenging schedule. And with the way the weather has been, it feels like we have lots of games all at one time. So again, they will manage and move on. Hopefully they pull it back together the second half.
I have one last question before I turn over to Ray. I know it's around the valley, and sometimes you guys have contracts, but we've tried to extend down to the valley. We do Union Local. We have done some park games. We do Wheeling Post 1, Martins Ferry, St. Clairsville a ton. What's it going to be to get us, OVSO, back down to par? We enjoyed doing that Morgantown game last year. We're not allowed to do it.
No, that's because Coach Doc has commitments to other sponsors, and he was very cordial about it. I talked to him the whole summer, and he has commitment to sponsors, and I believe your students do it.
We do. We do have students.
And I believe Wheeling Park, me being a basketball guy, that goes back many moons. That students were always the radio station down there.
Yes.
That's been I think Park might have been the first I've ever seen as student broadcasting games.
We have a full radio station right in Wheeling Park High School.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Fair question, though.
That's fine. No, I mean,
He got me nervous there.
You might be interested to come down and talk with the kids someday.
It's nice the kids get to do that. That's good. We don't want to infringe on your sponsorship, but we have liked doing park games, tried to get a football game or two, and just weren't able to do so at home.
All right, Kim, it's been a great visit, man. I got to cut him off before he goes on too long.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But I really appreciate your time. It meant something to our program to get the superintendent side, the leader of a school district. You're doing a great job down there, and good luck with that. What was it? The robotics one, what was it?
It was the Gateway to the West.
Gateway to the West. Good luck with that. That was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thanks for coming.
See you.
All right. Okay, that's Dr. Kimberly Miller, Superintendent of Ohio County Schools. We'll be right back with the second half.
Welcome to the Heart and Habit at Trinity Steubenville's Hidden Gem. Here, in Irish charm dances with local mind, body, and spirit. Shepherd's pie, fish and chips with Francisco University, all crafted with cutting-edge care infused whether with compassion and friends or romance. Experience a community where health celebration. Hope. Join us. Choose Trinity, where good food your well-being is our mission. You belong and together here. We thrive in wellness. At Jimmy John's in Steubenville, Ohio, we craft sandwiches that are freaky fresh and freaky fast. Made with high-quality ingredients, each sub is a flavor explosion. Whether you crave turkey, roast beef, or veggie, we've got you covered. Stop by today and taste the difference. Your taste buds will thank you. At Trinity Health System in Steubenville, we believe in healing the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. Partnering with Franciscan University, we offer cutting-edge care infused with compassion and faith. Experience a community where health meets hope. Choose Trinity, where your well-being is our mission, and together we thrive in wellness.
Looking for your dream home in the Ohio Valley? Cedar One Realty is here to help. Our expert agents know the local market inside and out. From cozy bungalows to spacious family homes, we've got options for every budget. Trust us to guide you home. Call Cedar One Realty today, 740-264-7131, or visit our website, cedaronerealty.com. Your future awaits.
If you want to be more independent, you should take the road less traveled. Lindsley makes all
the teachers, the college preparation, and the help with life goals.
We're back here at the Crimson Center, second half. Just underway here. 24-15 Big Red, Wheeling Park in possession.
We good? Okay. Still tagging on Borders. Kicked out of bounds. Back to Wheeling Park. Big Red needs another half like the first one. I wouldn't expect Park to go away quietly. Down by 9, 24-15 as we just start quarter number 3. Borders. Nice help by Bell. Double team Scurry and Bell. And we got a timeout, so good defense leads to a timeout by Wheeling Park. We'll keep it here, Ray.
Jimmy, they are so tuned in to Borders. You can see the girls, they're chasing her, but they always got the other girl picking her up on off the screen and whatever. Really like Big Red's defensive effort.
So, Tony, any thoughts of wisdom over there?
I'm loving hearing you guys talking. This is entertaining for me.
Well, we're glad you're having fun, Tony.
Sharing the microphone. All right.
That's Jimmy. Jimmy's always looking to share, man. Okay, this third quarter brought to you by Straub Automotive. Oh, McShann, nice steal. Threw it away.
Hunt recovers, back to Doherty. Takes a little 5-footer, can't get a roll. There's Hupp for a rebound. Too far underneath, no good. Rebound, Big Red. And she gets fouled by Doherty as Bailey Bell. Don't have a final score, but Phil Rujek just texted me and told me that Catholic Central beat Toronto tonight, so congratulations to the Crusaders. Going to be playing in the OVAC championship game on Saturday. There's a breakaway by Scurry, but you can't handle it, and he got a turnover back to Park.
Never really had control of it. Jimmy was chasing it the whole time. Want to thank Chuck Birch for the water.
Phil just sent me a final 64-37, so the Crusaders rolling tonight, moving on to the championship game, possibly against River High School Saturday, and we wish them luck. There's Bordas off a handoff. A double team and a foul by Scurry. And we'll be at Lindsley for a dandy on Wednesday with number 1 Highland coming to town at 15-1.
Looking forward to that, Jimmy.
And Lindsley, yes, me too, Ray.
Tomorrow night we're going to be at Oak Glen at Steubenville Catholic Central, boys basketball.
There's Bordas, double team, picked up by McShann. Hunt doesn't want to take that foul line jumper. Back into Hunt. Over to Miller. Doherty gets it kicked away by Suckoch, but recovered by Miller. Little 5-footer. Can't get a roll. They can't buy one, Ray. Bordas has 8. The rest of the team has 7, and we're in the third quarter. Wheeling Central leading the Belair Big Red girls 30-21 at half is up and over.
Oh, my. What a pick by Scurry, and McShann swiveled through for a bucket.
There's Bordas between the legs. Over to Hupp, long jumper, still misses. Rebound, Big Red. One and done. Here comes McShann. She's staying in her left. Hunt might have fouled her and did foul her, and she's going to the line for 2.
Madeline McShann, she's like on the beeline to the basket. She is a one-man fast break. Big Red girls getting their hands on a lot of balls, Jimmy.
Oh,
they've been getting turnovers, and when they don't get the turnovers, they're causing confusion.
They've been active all year long, Ray. On defensive end, McShann a little bit short. And here comes Nider in for Doherty. I'm not sure when the last time I can tell you. Wheeling Park's played 2.5 quarters almost and has 15 points. McShann, no good. Rebound, kicked around, picked up by Hunt to Bordas. Bordas trying to go coast to coast, stops, right-handed layup this time, up and in. Thank you, sir. 26-17. They've got 17. Bordas has 10 of them. Over to Scurry. Inside to McShann. Good double team that time. Fights her way through. What a step through. 28-17. Bordas was open. Didn't see her. Here comes Hupp, the Hunt, the Miller. Little 3-footer. Can't get the roll. There's Fleming. One and done. Kicked away. Where's it going to go? Going to be a turnover off Bailey Bell. And here comes
Mark has been effective. They've been effective on the double teams. And
my girl, Italy Schroeder. Love that first name, Ray. Freshman for Park. Bordas gets by Suckoch. Little Euro step, not there. Over to Hupp. She's going to take a little baby hook, but can't get the roll. Kicked around by Hunt to Schroeder. And in. 28-19 as Park picks up full court. Throws to Suckoch. Got a 2-on-1 if she wants it. Takes it herself up. No good. Fleming kicks it around. Comes up with that loose ball. Over to McShann. Up by 9 as we approach halfway to the third. Guarded by Schroeder. Gets by her. Goes to the hole. Doesn't get it. And rebound, got a foul, and I think it's on McSheehan.
That's her third.
Wow. Both going for the ball, her and Bordas, and they called it on McSheehan. She got to be careful here not to pick up the fourth one. Coach
Get
Forte,
her out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, that might be good. Coach Forte's telling her, be smart, Nyla.
Get her out. Let her sit for 2 minutes. Put her back in at the end of this third quarter.
Coach Forte's done a good job rotating people on Bordas. Suckach on her now. Nider to Schroeder. Into Hunt. She needs to take that shot.
Absolutely.
Bordas, little 5-footer, long, no good. McShann with a rebound, going coast to coast.
You better be careful.
Cross court to Bell, into Fleming. Be patient. Bell, Scurry, they can afford to be patient. Up 9. Parking that man-to-man. They do a good job helping out and recovering. They are going to be patient. Suckach near midcourt, hounded by Hupp, and she fouls her. So Park has hung around, Ray, but they can't seem to get, into that lead. It's been 7, 9, 11 from really the first quarter on. Looking, not there, back to Suckach, looking for a backdoor. Suckach one-on-one, might have double dribbled.
Yeah.
They called it.
Good pressure by Hupp.
Gabby Vane, let's see if McShann's out. And I think that's a good move, like you said, Ray. Give her a couple minute rest.
Yeah, let her go with 3 fouls into the fourth quarter.
Bordas now guarded by Scurry as Suckach plays the back line.
Key to Big Red winning from here on out is defense.
Long jumper. Bordas, no good. Suckach with a rebound. And we got a foul, offensive foul on Fleming, I think, on a pick. So Park's going to trigger back in. She really didn't need to do that.
No.
Lucy
had the angle.
Yeah. Schroeder to inbounds, looking for Bordas. There's a pick, but there's Scurry. And Suckach helping out, but Bordas goes by her, goes up and under, can't get the roll. Kicked around, and of course there's Fleming with a board. She's looking to go coast to coast and gets fouled by Schroeder.
Wow, Phoenix Fleming, I tell you. Shows you what kind of future she has, man, with the rebound and the dribble outlet. That's all we talk about when we go see Lindsley play, Jimmy, is their big men rebounding and pushing it on the break. And if Phoenix Fleming can add that to her game, watch out.
McShann back in for Fleming, giving her a little breather. Scurry, little pick from Bain. Over to McShann, guarded by Hunt. Back to Bell. Pick by Suckach, over to Scurry. Doing a good job is Park by switching, getting through picks. Suckach to Bain. She's got an open three. A little bit long and beautiful box out by Hunt. She uses her body well.
Excellent. Fundamental.
Nider.
Sound on that box out.
Over to Hupp. Back to Nider. Inside to Hunt.
Oh, you're going to shoot that.
Italy's Schroeder's going to shoot it. No good. Rebound. Kicked around. Hunt comes up with it.
Gabby Bain going to grab the ball.
Nider with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound. McShann, and it's going to be on the floor for a jump ball. Might have got away with a foul, did Park there.
I sure did.
And it's going to go back to Big Red. Going to have timeout, Coach Forte. So we'll take it with us. Mario's timeout. 28-19. 2:14 to go. Quarter number 3. Big Red in the lead.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug, or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Casey Johnson is right here in Wintersville to help you select the right protection at the right price. Casey will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Casey Johnson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
The fourth quarter, no foul trouble.
Now
we're back here. Crimson Center, Ray Suckoch, Jimmy DiCarlo, Tony Two-Sandwich is back in action. He's running the dials, and he's also audio tonight.
We're going to get a few more words from Tony before the night's out. Big Red, a home run ball, but tipped away. Bordas got a layup and gets it one and foul.
How you like that? If you're gonna foul, you got to foul. You can't foul Bordas like that. She's too good.
They were trying to go home run ball, and it was tipped. Yeah.
Hupp did a great job getting up and tipping the pass.
Couple scores of interest, Ray. These are finals. These all move on in the semis. Fort Fry 54, Union Local 34, Indian Creek 44-26. Oak Glen beat Edison 46-32 and will play Creek for the championship as they did the last couple of years. Stolen by Bordas. Up, foul, and one.
Foul on Bailey.
Wow.
Bell. Bordas taking over. Can't hold her down. Lady Patriots down 4 with a chance to go to one-possession game with this free throw. Lady Big Red got to get a press breaker going, or they're in big trouble.
Bordas with 15, looking for 16 as Fleming's going to come back in. And McShann leads Big Red with 12. And she gets the roll, and here comes Fleming back in for Gabby Vane. So we knew Park wasn't going to go away quietly. We knew it would be a comeback attempt by Park. See if Big Red can weather this storm, Ray. Suckoch almost lost it, recovered. Over to McShann. Drives through 3 people, lays it up, misses the layup. Here comes Bordas with an advantage. 4 against 3. Down the lane, up and under, and in. Fleming didn't want to foul. Look out, Bordas taking over. 18 points to McShann. She loses it. Turnover, Park. Park to Bordas. Hunt to Bordas. Guarded by Scurry. Spin move. Gets a pick outside. Bell helping the double team. Minute 30 to go. Park down by 1. Nider back to Bordas.
Bordas knows just what she wants to do.
Bordas on Scurry. Over to Nider. Cross court to Hupp. Into Hunt. Nothing there. Back to Hupp. Bordas with a pick. Long jumper Bordas. Way short. But rebound Hupp. Up. No good. Rebound. Kicked out to Big Red.
Windley Park quicker to the 50-50 balls. I know that. Big Red standing around. Park getting after the ball. Getting all the loose balls. And they got to be in the press again.
Full court, man-to-man, in your face, or woman-to-woman, home run pass. Bell can throw it. McShann gets it on Miller. Gets bumped. Gets fouled. Going to shoot 2. As the Big Red faithful is excited over there. Saw at halftime a bunch of student athletes come in, and they got the fan section here rooting for them on both sides of the court. As McShann will try to extend this lead up 28-27. Say hello to my buddy Jeff Saunders, who's in attendance, and Mike Maver-Mattis listening on his way home from the Umpires Association. McShann dips and flips. No good. She's missed the last 3, Ray, at the foul line.
0 for 3 tonight, Jimmy. You don't see that too often.
Shan again eyes it up. The southpaw shoots it. Short again. Hupp with a rebound. Double teamed in the backcourt. Scurry steals it, but it's recovered by Miller. Miller given to Bordas. Setting a pick for Bordas. Top of the key. Outside to Nider. Nider to Bordas. Bordas trying to give Park the lead. Cross court to Hupp. Long 3 ball.
Oh, it's electric.
She got it. Park in the first lead since early in the first quarter. It's a long pass to Lucy Jo Suckoch, guarded by Bordas. Park 30, Big Red 28. double team and a nice job by Suckots throwing it off of Park's leg. It'll stay with Big Red.
Maggie Hubb's first bucket of the game puts the Lady Patriots in the lead 30-28.
Ray, if I'm not mistaken, that's 13 points in a row for Park. They were down at one time 28-17, now ahead 30-28. See if Big Red can tie or take the lead here at the last shot. McShann, top of the key, guarded by Miller, who's done a good job. Over to Bell, long three ball.
It's electric.
There it is for Bailey Bell. 31-30, Big Red as the fans get excited. Here comes Bordas. Short, rebound Miller. Can she get it up? No, quarter ends. Oh, and Bordas hits one from downtown, but after the buzzer. 31-30, Big Red after three. We'll be right back.
What a ball game we got, Tony. What a game.
Calling all young athletes. Join the Edge Sports program in Steubenville, Ohio, where we build champions on and off the court. From basketball to golf, Edge Sports offers top-notch coaching and a supportive community for kids of all ages. Edge Basketball provides skill development, competitive play, and Christian values. Edge Golf offers expert coaching and state-of-the-art facilities. Sign up today and be a part of a program that promotes athletic excellence and personal growth. Visit edgesportsov.com or call 740-282-4591 for more information. Edge Sports, building Christian values through competitive sports. Ohio Valley Sports Online and the Franciscan University want to thank one of our proud Barron sponsors, Dr. John Figgle, MD. Thank you, Dr. Figgle, for sponsoring this broadcast.
And Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout between quarters. 31-30, Lady Big Reds in the OVAC semifinals. This fourth and final quarter brought to you by the Guida Law Offices, Danny Guida over in Weirton, West Virginia.
Snyder being hounded. Top of the key. They're still in that diamond and one on Bordas. The hand off to Bordas off a screen. Gives it to Hunt. Snyder doesn't want to take the shot. Cross court kicked away by Big Red. Going to stay with Park. Down by one. Just underway quarter number 4. Bordas with 18. McShann with 12 to lead their teams as we expected.
Bordas has been the show here as of late.
Still has had a hard time hitting long-range jumpers, but she's done good on this. Drives to the hole, but misses. Fleming with good defense. Battles for a jump ball. Going to go back to the red.
Well, that's good for Park because they're going to go into their press.
Yeah.
They've given Big Red all kinds of trouble. Big Red's got to figure this out.
Bell looks long, not there. Goes to Scurry. Guarded by Bordas, who's done a good job. He had a turnover, but Hunt fell down and it goes right to McShann, who lays it up and in.
That's called being lucky.
Yeah. Miller, top of the key, Hupp, wide open three ball, no good. Rebound Hupp, didn't box her out, and she got fouled by Suckots on the hook. So first team foul, quarter number 4, Big Red up by 3, as Park took a brief lead. Probably their first lead of the ball game for about a 30 to 40 second spurt there in the third quarter. Bailey Bell hit a three-pointer at the buzzer. There's Miller wide open. She can't put it down. Rebound McShann trying to go coast to coast. Spin move. 1 against 2. Slow down, Nyla. Man, she get bailed out and got fouled.
We'll get to the foul line. I like the fact that she attacked the basket with her dribble, get herself to the foul line. She's usually automatic, Jimmy. She ain't made them tonight. 0 for 4.
Thought there, Ray, she was a little bit out of control, but she got bailed out there and going to compose herself, going toward half court, coming back to shoot this free throw. Up by 3. Up. Miss again. Little long. Can't say Park hasn't had opportunities to hit open jumpers. They just can't put them down, Ray.
Nyla's just not feeling it. Nyla at the foul line. She's not feeling it.
0 for 4, right?
0 for 5. 0 for 6.
Wow. Hunt to Bordas. Guarded by McShann. Moving her feet well, man. Double team with Scurry. Nider to Miller. Guarded by Suckoch on the zone. Hunt to Bordas. Not
Bell.
there. Bell almost with the steal, and they're going to call foul on Park. On Bordas, I think. They got her for 2, Ray. I thought we had her for 3. Bell to Scurry. Fleming with a pick, nothing there. Scurry to McShann, guarded by Miller. Tough assignment, anybody on McShann. Trying to get it to Bell, and Angie Forte didn't like what she saw, so she's going to call a timeout. We'll take
Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout. We'll be right back.
It's electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darla Oseba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. All electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
All right, we're back here at the Crimson Center. 33-30, Big Red, 6:15 in fourth quarter.
Bell, long 3 ball. No good. Good box out, but there's Fleming muscling her way up. Turnaround left-hander.
Oh,
wow.
my. She has shown me something. I'll tell you that. She's got 8 on the night. All nice moves around the basket.
35-30. Big Red up by 5, trying to force the ball to Bordas. Cross to Miller. Into Hunt. Cross court to Hupp. Over to Miller. Guarded by Bell. Inside to Hunt, but nothing there with Fleming. There's Bordas back door, and she got it up and under Fleming for the bucket. 35-32.
Moves without the ball like a pro. Alexis Bordas knows how to get herself open.
I look for her to be more aggressive on Scurry. She can pick your pocket if you don't watch. Almost a kick away there. To Bell, to McShann. Nice double team by Hunt, but she muscles up, can't get the roll, gets a rebound, kicked around. Suckoch comes up. Fleming going to take a long 3 ball. No good. Rebound Fleming. Out of all that traffic, kicked away by Nider. Back to Big Red. Tony. Heck of a game here, Tony. I think you got to give Dan Vogel some of that money back for this game. What do you think, Tony?
I'll tell you, I'm very impressed with how Park has clawed their way back. Slow and steady, Ray.
Good comment, Tony. Inside McShann. Vane's got a long 3, short. Rebound kicked around. Suckoch. Boy, she got quick hands. Off of Hupp. Hupp says it went off Suckoch. Well, we know this. It went off one of the number 2s, but they're going to give it to Big Red off of Hupp. Exciting game, Ray. Exciting. Going to be heartbreaking for somebody. Vane, long 3. Can't get the roll. Goes out of bounds as Suckoch tried to run it down.
Gabby Vane just been short on everything. Shooting the ball a little bit flat.
Wide open. Just can't get it to fall as the Park players, they've only got 12 points between the other 4 or other 6 or 7 that have been in the game. Bordas with 20 on an off night for her. Averaging 33. Hunt to Hupp. Over to Bordas. Guarded by Suckoch with a pick. Bell picks her up. Double team. Little 15-footer. Hupp finally hits one there. She's the one they got to get going. She's a shooter, too. There goes McShann coast to coast. off her hands and out of bounds. Oh, wait a minute. One official pointed one way, one the other, but they're going to give it to Big Red.
Yeah, Lance Jacobs, he saw it. He had the angle.
I think it's a right call there.
Absolutely. Bailey Bell to trigger.
Bell to McShann. Suckoch back to Bell. We got something going on here. Got an offensive foul on somebody. I didn't see who. 13?
Gabby Vane.
Okay. So going back to Park, who's looking to take the lead.
Trying to get their second lead of the game. Shot's going to come from Bordis.
We knew this would be a great game. I will say Park is down 2 players. Bordis herself up, soft roll it in and in for the lead. 36-35, Park.
Alexis Bordis, she's been the show.
Miller on McShann. Getting a pick from Fleming, doesn't take it. McShann forcing her way up, gets fouled. Miller did not need to do that. Although right now that's not been a plus for Big Red as McShann is over from the line.
She sure is, and she's been that's been a part of her game a lot, getting to the foul line, making them free throws. But tonight that's not the case. Big Red going to need some scoring here from Fleming, Suckoch, or Bell.
McShann quiets the crowd. Can't get it in and out, Ray. Here comes Scurry back in for Gabby Vane.
0 for 7.
She plays so hard, McShann. I just love her play. Defensively, moves her feet, comes up with loose balls, goes coast to coast, rebounds. Can she get one? No. Kicks off again, and here comes Park with a lead for the first time in a long time.
Immediately the ball goes to Bordis, and she's going to the rim.
Forces her way up. No foul. Contact. Jump ball going to stay with Park. Good job by Hunt and Fleming battling for a board.
Man, Hunt has battled all night. I think Hunt should turn around, take some shots there from about 12 feet. We got a Mario's Italian Restaurant timeout from here at the High Valley Sports Online, the OVAC semifinal in the Crimson Center. Lady Patriots 36, the Lady Big Red 35. We'll be right back.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who. Commercial or residential, they can handle most any project, big or small. They also do new construction and renovations. So get a free estimate by calling Fort Steuben Maintenance today and get them started on your next project. 740-283-4890 for Fort Steuben Maintenance.
Hauser Furniture prices and in-store financing won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $2.89, sectionals starting at $9.99, complete bedroom suite starting at $6.99, complete dinette set starting at $2.89, carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
We're back here at the Crimson Center. It's High Valley Sports Online.
Park is inbounds, 3:22 to go. Inside to Hunt, who pulls it out, who gives it back to Bordis, who might take their time a little bit here with the lead in the ball. Bordis doesn't take her time, goes into the lane, no good. Rebound McShann. We now know who Central is going to play. It's going to be River for the OVAC championship. Bell 3 ball, no good. Rebound Scurry.
Jimmy.
McShann to Scurry to Bell.
Each team got to go with their juice here. The ball got to go to McShann. Let her go to work.
Bell going to have a wide open 3 off a pick.
Oh, Bailey Bell. Knock it down. The Electrico.
Beautiful set play. Nice pick for Bell. Wide open 3. Big Red up by 2.
That's her 4th 3-pointer.
Miller over to Nider. Might have walked, got away with it to Bordas.
They're jumping out on her to get a double team every time on Bordas. That's been their focus the whole game. 2:14 to go here, 38-36. Big Red.
You're going to foul on Scurry there.
Yeah, I'm going to foul on Scurry.
It'd be a possession, though, only the third team foul. So we know two matchups Saturday. Indian Creek and Oak Glen will play for the 4A championship, and River and Steubenville Central for the 2A. This is 5A. Hope one of these two teams will be there Saturday for the championship. Which one will it be? Bordas gets fouled. Not a good shot. She had double team spinning off balance. Might have been short, but she got bailed out.
Lucy Joe picks up the foul. Bailey Bell.
Bordas looking to tie it up as Gabby Bain's going to come back in. Boy.
Bordas is automatic. What a game she's having. She don't miss from the foul line.
Bain for Scurry.
23-37, Jimmy. It's on a bad night work.
Nothing but the bottom of the net, and we're all knotted at 38. Nobody deserves to lose. Kicked away by Nider, who's done a good job off the bench, off the reserve team. Got to play a lot more tonight because a couple players are missing for Wheeling Park, and we hope they get back soon. Wish them a lot of luck in the state tournament as we do Big Red. It's going to be starting next week. Bell, or under two, hounded by Nider, picked by Fleming. Switch. Hunt recovers on Fleming. Suckoch to Bain.
Bailey Bell got to have the ball.
Over to Suckoch, into McShann. That's where I'd go. Nice help defense, but out of bounds. Going to stay with Big Red. They say it was tipped as Scurry's coming right back in for Bain, I think. And she does with 1:39 to go.
Big Red won the foul on that.
Man, I hate to see either team lose, Ray, tonight.
What a game, man. What a game.
McShann trying to back her way in. There's Scurry. She got a wide open three.
And
she
electric.
bangs it. What a sub, huh? What a sub. Here comes Bordas. Looking for a long three. Step back. No good. Rebound. Hunt. Back to Bordas. Uh-oh. Open three ball. Cannot get the roll. Fleming. Rebound, stolen by Miller, back to Suckoch. Big Red with the ball and a three-point lead. Need a timeout, but Bordas steals it and gets fouled and banks a three-ball in. Oh, my God, Raymond.
Yeah, they let him go too much there on that possession. They let him go way too much, but a heck of an effort by Alexis Bordas to tie it up and get the foul for the 4-point play, which is almost automatic with her. Minute one to go.
41.
Phoenix Fleming got fouled twice. McShann got fouled once, and Lucy got fouled. And then out of frustration, Lucy fouls Bordas.
Bordas looking to break the tie here. Up, no good. How about that one? Rebound McShann over to Scurry. So minute to go. See what Angie Forte wants to do. I don't think you're playing for the final shot here, Ray, but we'll see.
Too much time. You got to play.
Triple team. McShann stolen away, but off of Nider. Going to stay with Big Red.
Big Red's got to make themselves available.
Yeah,
when McShann's trapped like that, these girls got to uncover. They're not guarding anybody.
McShann
They're
double
doubling
team
her every time.
Off of McShann. Let's see. Nope, they're going to call it off of Bordas. It could have went either
Big
way.
Red got to know that. The ball got to come out to Sienna Scurry or to Lucy.
And Angie Forte is going to talk about that. 43 to go. 41-41. Exciting finish. Come right back with us after this Mario's timeout.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
All right, we're back here at the Crimson Center. Tied up at 41. Big Red going to get the ball here on the side out. And you can see how obviously, Jimmy, they are running to McShann. Big Red girls got to recognize that and get the ball out on the perimeter and spread that Park defense out.
Bell to trigger in, out to Suckoch, over to Scurry. Thought about it, didn't take it, into McShann, one-on-one. Now they're doubling with Borders now. Miller, good defense, Miller. And rebound McShann, got a jump ball, going to stay with Big Red. McShann hit the deck hard. I think she's okay, though. 28 seconds. Now you got to be thinking about maybe playing for one, Ray. Unless you have a layup. Over to Scurry. Inside to Fleming. I might take that one. Up, no good. Kicked out. Going to still stay with Big Red. Fleming used her body well, just didn't hit the jumper inside.
That's the shot that they wanted right there, though. I ain't going to pass that up with Phoenix Fleming.
I agree. Bell just looking to Scurry. Gets it out to Scurry. Scurry over to Suckoch. Guarded by Hupp. Down to 13. Now you got to play for one. Over to Bell. Bell. Scurry. Park's got a foul to give, and they gave it by Bordis. Non-shooting, 3.1 to go. Got a timeout, Ray. What do you want to do?
We're going to stay here, Tony. Yeah, Jimmy, Park has really picked up their defense. My goodness, double teaming and triple teaming McShann, making sure that Big Red's best player doesn't beat him. I like the strategy by the Park bench.
Got a late start score. The winner of this game is going to play Morgantown University early on in the late first quarter, 13-11, Morgantown over University. Well, 3.1 to go. Neither team can commit a foul. So if you get a turnover, Big Red can't foul, and Park can't afford to foul and put somebody to the line here either. With 3.1 to go, we may be looking for overtime. I'm not sure I want to go home, Ray. How about you?
Melissa Bowers saw something. She called the timeout. She got the team over. She drew up the play. They're going to come to the perimeter with
Bell
Lucy.
She's going to take a three for the hero.
She got it!
She got it!
Oh, my goodness,
That's
Lucy
it.
Joe!
That's it. It's electric.
It's electric. Take it home, Lucy Joe.
Look, Tony, get a picture down there of the fans, Tony. Wow.
That warms my heart right there.
Biggest shot of Lucy Joe Suckoch's career, Raymond.
Wins the OVAC semifinal. This is the High Valley Sports Online from the Crimson Center. We'll be right back with our Jimmy John's post-game report. That's a Poe Financial Services game winner.
Yeah.
Get
Welcome
ready
to
for
the
the
Harp and
ultimate
Habit,
showdown at
Steubenville's
the
Hidden
Watney's
Gem.
Holiday Classic.
Here,
Witness
Irish
high
charm
school
dances with
basketball
local
at its
warmth.
finest as
Picture shepherd's
Steubenville
pie,
Catholic
fish and
Central,
chips, and soda
Steubenville
bread,
Big Red,
all crafted
We're
with
Red
care.
Riders from Weirton,
Whether it's
and
family,
Bel Air Big
friends,
Reds
or
battle
romance,
it out on the court.
every meal becomes a
Don't miss the
celebration.
excitement, the
Join
rivalry,
us,
and the
where good
unforgettable
food
moments.
meets great memories.
Be there.
You belong here. At Jimmy John's in Steubenville, Ohio, we craft sandwiches that are freaky fresh and freaky fast. Made with high-quality ingredients, each sub is a flavor explosion. Whether you crave turkey, roast beef, or veggie, we've got you covered. Stop by today and taste the difference. Your taste buds will thank you.
Calling all sports fans looking for the ultimate game day experience. Check out the O, Patio and Pub on Lane, your go-to spot for pregame excitement. It's a 5-minute walk from the iconic OSU football stadium and the Schottenstein Center. Join us for the best pregame parties for football, basketball, and concerts. Enjoy the best wood-fired pizza and marinated baked, then deep-fried wings with all your favorite sauces. Our rich history in Ohio State's campus and culture spans 30 years, with a deep-rooted love for home reflected in our logo featuring the Star of Steubenville. So whether you're visiting family, catching up with friends, or heading to an event around OSU, stop by the O Patio and Pub on Lane. Embrace the spirit of the Valley and the thrill of the game with us. We are proud supporters of all Ohio Valley sports teams, so visit us at 123 Lane Avenue, Columbus.
All right, we're back here at the Crimson Center in our Jimmy John's post-game report as Lucy Joe Suckoch, the freshman, wins it on a Poe Financial Services game winner. The 3-ball after the timeout. Melissa Bowers drew it up. I watched her. Lucy Suckoch off a double screen. They were leaning towards McShann, and Lucy knocked it home. And one of the best games we've seen this year. Wheeling Park did not go away quietly into the night. They fought their way back the entire game, and the game winner by Suckoch sets it all up. Jimmy.
You got to give credit, first of all, to Park. They did battle back. They're down a couple of players that were key players for them, a starter and first sub off the bench. Let's hope those girls get back quickly. One had the flu, the other one concussion mode, and, really got to feel bad for Park, battling back, taking a lead all night long, struggling, never giving up. Those players were Lily Brinker and Haley Downer, so we wish them the best of luck. But, man, this was a classic, just a classic. I thought this would be a defensive struggle. It was a defensive struggle. And I think what happened here, Ray, was Big Red just had a better supporting cast with McShann than Park did with Bordas. She had 27 of Park's 41, and McShann had a lot of help with Bell and Suckoch and Fleming and Scurry. They all contributed on the offensive end just enough to get this big win. I will tell you, Morgantown has expanded pretty big lead now, 29-16 over University. Still around halftime there, so anything could happen, but we expect Big Red to be playing Morgantown for the championship on Saturday. But this is going to be one that we'll remember forever. And the biggest smile I saw in the stands, Reno Suckoch for about 5 minutes. That's his granddaughter with the final shot. And nobody happier than my partner here, Ray Suckoch, who's worked with Lucy Joe since she was, about 4 years old?
On the verge of tears, Jimmy.
Heck of a game. I love seeing the Big Red faithful come out and support him. So a good night for Steubenville, Big Red, and Central moving on to the finals, and Indian Creek too. So our locals have done well tonight playing in the championship games down at the Echo Center on Saturday.
Okay, to support you, Jimmy, on the fact of the help that Nyla McShann got. Big Red's 44 points. Lucy Suckoch had 7 and the game winner. Sienna Scurry, 9. Big game for her. Phoenix Fleming, she had a nice game with 8. Nyla McShann, she had 14. Was 0 for 8 for the foul line. Very uncommon for her. Bailey Bell, she had 12 with 4 3-pointers. So there's your point right there, Jimmy. A Big Red had some balanced scoring to steal this game right from out and under going into overtime. But the Poe Financial Services winner ends it up, whereas Carrington Miller for the Lady Patriots had 4. Maggie Hupp, 5. Kaylee Hunt, 5. Italy Schroeder, 2. And then Alexis Bordas the game. She's the show. She had 27 in a valiant effort that almost was enough, Jimmy.
Just honored to be here tonight for this contest. I mean, what an ending, what a game. Nice battle back. Park down double digits for about 2.5 quarters. Took a brief lead in the third, only to see Bailey Bell hit a three-pointer at the buzzer. So Big Red got a three-pointer at buzzer number 3 and buzzer number 4 to win. And let's give Lucy Jo Suckoch the credit there. Her biggest shot of her freshman career, 44-41. Big Red advances to the OVAC final Saturday, and maybe the biggest win of Angie Forte's career.
All right, the beat goes on for Tony Lelly, Jimmy DiCarlo. This is Ray Suckoch reminding you we'll be back in action tomorrow as Oak Glen boys basketball comes to the Crimson Center, comes to the Mickey Barber Gym and takes on the Crusaders. Wednesday, we got a very interesting game as the Highland Hawks, 25-1, invade the Stifle Fieldhouse in the Men's League Cadets. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.